No matter what, I must stay out of sight. No light, no noise.
All right,
Silent as the night will be.
I've got the business, the values, and even a few.
Oi! Where's that soggy excuse for a cannon from swing?
Liam, my love, is that you I sent? I could barely see you.
Sophia! What happened? Oh, you hurt? Oh, by Satan's whiskers, I'll skewer any rat who so much as sniffed at you! How bad is it, my love? Not that you look any worse for the wear.
That's my Liam. Light-hearted and sweet, even in a sewer stained with blood. That thing. It was no rat, to be sure. I don't know what it is. It's towering. It's foul. It nearly took off my arm lest I whopped him in the jaws.
Sophia, my love, surely you know me better than that. Don't you remember the vows we wrote? Not ma-
Dear boy, please be.
If you haven't noticed, I'm an actual scout now, and that means I have responsibilities. Right now, that means getting to you.
How's your raid?
Watching the Sarge whip that welcome league in the air was the most fun I've had all night.
Do I smell peppercorns?
No, not me, sir. Well, what I mean is, scum sound, Sergeant, sir.
You head spawn free.
through the way glass could be seen a large, looming shadow. It set his paws a-quiver to think the owl patiently waiting to eat his fill of the deceased. By the time Liam reached his precious Sophia, she was nearly unconscious and cast amidst a riot of boxes and barrels. She was alive, but badly wounded, bitten by that filthy scum snout, and left for dead, which she soon would be if Liam couldn't get her help. Whispering together, the two hatched a daring but dangerous plan.
I can't let you do this. It is too dangerous.
And I can't abide the thought of you wandering off to dark forest, reeking of this morning's catch. What would the friars think? Besides, it can't be all that.
Even before the jab left his mouth, Liam saw the error of his plan. Scum snout was strong and fast, and suddenly, Liam was his only concern.
That crumpled blood of mouse meat wasn't dear to you, was he, I hope?
Escape was impossible. With every dodge and jump, the enormous monster somehow kept pace, effortlessly smashing through every barrel and barrier like a juggernaut.
Get back here, you thistle-whisked pop-tart!
With nary a moment to spare, the lamp was fired, just as furious Scum Snout broke through the trapdoor and lunged up to the platform. Certain of his victory, he sneered and chuckled with a sound like a hungry grave. Patiently, step by murderous step, he closed the distance as our hero looked desperately for any hint of escape. But as the beast reached out for his throat, the intense beam of the beacon struck Scum Snout full in the face. Blinded by the intense light, he bellowed in rage and began thrashing wildly and in pain. It's perhaps been a while since you've caught up with our Liam. Well, if you remember, he passed his scout initiation with flying colors.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
By George, Brother Jethro, you sure have put together a fantastic
Ouch! Oh, my head. Is that the sound of battle? But who's fighting the rats? The villagers fled.
How it ends?
But, well,
The legendary scout pikes you right here and now.
Tossa?
Legendary? You haven't seen legendary till you've heard of Bloodsink. The Bloody.
Bloodsink the Bloody? That suits you. Especially with the end of my spear.
Hey! Don't you be trying to pull any tricks now, see? I'm the wittiest rat in the hall.
Is that Liam Eagle Eye? Not this time. Get your head together, Eagle Eye.
My plan's just begun.
Quit squirming, will ya?
Why don't you run back to the sea while you still can?
Oh, never mind, mouse.
Very well, but
Thank you, Liam. I'm grateful to see you alive and well. And I'm sure Sophia will be too. Is Sophia?
I've seen toads with more skill than this lot.
Run steer to the mousy hole, you mousies. Why don't you just give up already, huh?
Not if we haven't.
It's not like
Why, thank you, Liam. Those two are giving us a run for our honey, that's for certain.
You two all right?
Just fine and dandy. Though, I think you're making us senior scouts look bad, Liam. Going around saving the day for us.
Come on, you two.
Her fever's getting worse, Liam. I fear we don't have the resources to help her here. But you've lit the lighthouse, and because of that, more defenders are being rallied from the woods. Well done!
Thank you, Captain Robin. But what are we going to do about...
No, you can't. Stoats, yes. One of whom is my oldest friend, and the best...
Ready for an adventure, Soph?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Before you go, Liam, Freyby is ahead of you on his way to the Winsome Wraith. Freyby? He's
Practicing your scout's call?
Of course. I always found the scout's whistle code to be the neatest thing as a dippet. Now I get to use it myself. Don't forget the rhyme. Once to follow, twice to come, thrice for danger, 4 times none.
How could I possibly forget? Freyby uses the whistle as often as he can, even to call us for supper. It's rather annoying, actually. So, how are you holding up, my love? How many whistles?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
So...
What?
You don't... So...
Well, thanks.
Liam!
You've got the skill. They have each other. Maybe we... Freyby's... They have the healing...
Well...
I love you.
Maybe.
Hello, Laban. It's good to see you well.
Oh, I don't know.
Laban, I've got to thank you for your scent train.
The nose is a mouth is...
What's the best way?
Well...
Did you hear?
Thought...
I don't...
Can't vermin chew? I once had a friend.
I'd better get...
Take care, Liam. All will be well.
You know, Eagle Eye, I wasn't so certain you were ready for your initiation tests. But you sure?
Thanks, Tussa. It's all due to the training you all gave. You know, I have a feeling your wayfinding lessons are going to come in...
I should hope so.
Any words of wisdom?
Just remember not to underestimate your opponent, Eagle Eye. Rats can... Sophia is a strong mouse, Eagle.
Of course.
Well, that's why you're going. Sophia...
I will. Always.
Just don't get too cocky about it.
You know...
I should hope so.
Any wood...
Just remember.
Anything we need to discuss?
Do you think the lighthouse will work? Will enough woodlanders see it?
Enough scouts?
Thank you.
Do you think I wasn't...
Of course not.
You're wrong, Liam.
Ah.
Exactly.
Thank you, Captain. Captain, so...
Well,
Well,
the oath, the Redwal. The Abbey is too far.
then...
No, Liam. There is... Head to the rowboat when you're ready to push off.
How are you feeling, Soph?
I'm all right, Liam.
I'm quite... Not so long as I've got you.
Well, it's just...
Robin is sending us to a healer's stoat. I'm a bit...
See a stoat? Robin always does have the oddest plans, doesn't he? Well, yes, going to see a stoat does ruffle my fur.
Are you sure, though?
Well, we don't have much other choice, do we?
You're right, Soph. As usual. We'll have to trust Captain Robin. It was him who sent me to the lighthouse, and that's where I found you. He's yet to ever let us down.
Yes, but even so, I am nervous about it. This is certainly an adventure I didn't plan to take this weekend.
Hi.
I know you can.
Am I sure I can protect her?
Let's head on whenever you're set, Liam. I actually think my shoulder might be feeling a bit better. Oh,
Please be... Ready for an adventure, Soph?
as ready as I'll ever be.
Before you go, Liam, Freyby is ahead of you on his way to the Winsome...
Freyby? He's business with the...
He's carrying with him a
Practicing your scout's call?
Of course. I always found the Scout's whistle code to be the neatest thing as a dippet. Now I get to use it myself. Don't forget the rhyme. Once to follow, twice to come, thrice for danger, 4 times none.
How could I possibly forget? Freyby uses the whistle as often as he can, even to call us for supper. It's rather annoying, actually. So, how are you holding up, my love? How many whistles?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Soph,
What?
you don't have to hide from me, remember?
Okay. I suppose I'm not completely fine. It's just this fever's got my head a bit dizzy and I'm worried about the dark forest and what we might find inside. Sorry, Liam, I just don't want to burden you.
Sophia, we are not going to die. And you couldn't be a burden if you tied yourself to my foot.
Well, thanks.
Liam had never seen his Sophia like this. He desperately wanted to make her feel better. But how? What could lift her spirits? He knew Sophia, above all else, cared about her community and her relationships. But she also found confidence in her own strength, to the point where it was difficult for her to admit her weaknesses. Perhaps this knowledge could help him find something encouraging to say.
Don't worry, my love. We're in this together.
I suppose. I just feel so incapable, having been the one scout to get caught by Scumston out. It's infuriating. I hope the others are doing all right. That monster still in Lily Grove.
They know what they're doing. We've just got to stay focused on our job.
Yes, I suppose. And I suppose that we'll meet plenty of rats along our path.
I don't know. Perhaps we should create some kind of strategy.
And Freebie's all alone out there. He could be surrounded by rats as we speak.
Don't worry, Soph. No scout is ever really alone. Not with all our skills.
Aye. The Tangram's got to get to safety. Whatever it is. I do hope we see him soon. I wonder if the Stoats of the Winsome Wraith are as friendly as Captain Robin seems to think they are.
Even if they're not, we can resolve to be friendly, can't we?
Yes, you're right, as usual. I just don't want to be such a burden to you and the other scouts.
You're much too strong to ever be a burden, my love.
I love you too, Liam. Thank you. I'm just looking forward to this all being over, and then we can finally hold our wedding ceremony.
Ready for an adventure, Soph?
It's ready.
Before you go, Liam,
Freebie?
He's carrying...
Practicing your scout's call?
Of course. I always found the scouts whistle...
So...
What?
You don't have to...
Okay.
So...
Well...
Liam had never seen...
Oh, come on now.
Thanks.
They have each other.
You're right.
Maybe we should review what we know.
And Freebie's all alone.
Freebie's as tough as you are. He knows what he's doing.
You're right, darling.
Even if they're...
Yes.
You're much too strong to ever be a burden, my love.
I love you too.
Agreed. I can't wait.
That'll certainly be a happy day. Oh, we've reached the shore.
I smell a campfire on the wind. To the... Not far. Are you...
No. I told...
What's the matter, Liam?
Oh, nothing's the matter.
I know.
I could know.
You thought you were so clever, hidden beneath the table in Albert's shop. You always did provide such a...
Hi.
What's the matter, Liam?
Oh, nothing.
I know.
I could know.
You...
Hi. Look at the box out here. Sophia, I can't stand to hear you in pain any longer. What can I do to help?
Liam, I can't keep scurrying around like you are.
What?
Oh, we don't.
Perhaps I could be of assistance?
Huh? Who's that? Reveal yourself!
My. I fled.
It's wonderful.
Well.
Yes, well. Oh no, that's all.
I mean,
I was going.
There might.
Here.
Ow.
I do hope so, young scout. I was devastated to find out you captured my...
No, I had it right the first time. Certainly it's...
How can I get across?
Are you sure that's what happened?
Just kidding.
Over here. Up here, you two. We can cross using this rope.
Good idea. Albert?
These old bones can handle that much, my good mouse.
Rats! Quick, everyone down! I'll find a safe way through.
It wasn't me. It was too friend.
The brush should hide my scent.
Wasn't strong enough. Quit making excuses. You should have checked the bridge first.
I never check the bridge first.
Quit your squabbling. No one wants to hear a bunch of babes crying all day.
We're doing our best, Whip Rider. Right? My paws are sore.
It wasn't me. It was too friend. Not my fault. It wasn't strong enough. Quit making excuses. You should have checked the bridge first.
How'd these even fall through the bridge? Ain't bridges supposed to be, you know, holding stuff?
Babes crying all day.
Well, I think the wood was weak, which caused it to break.
We're doing
under
our
the
best,
weight
Whip
of the-
Rider.
That don't make a lick of
My
sense.
paws are sore.
Your paws are sore. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. You sound like a little mouser. Is that what you are? A little mouser?
How'd these even fall through the bridge? Ain't bridges supposed to be, you know, holding stuff?
Well, I think the wood was...
It wasn't me. It was too friend. Not my fault. It wasn't strong enough. Quit making excuses. You should have checked the bridge first.
I never check the bridge first.
Quit your squabbling. No one wants to hear a bunch of babes crying all day.
We're doing our best, Whip Rider. Right? My paws are sore.
Your paws are sore. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. You sound like a little mouser. Is that what you are? A little mouser?
How'd these even fall through the bridge? Ain't bridges supposed to be, you know, holding stuff?
Well, I think the wood was weak, which caused it to break under the weight of the...
That don't make a lick of sense.
We went right over those rats' heads, and they hadn't a clue. What's the matter, Liam?
Well, are you sure about traveling with Albert? Of course we can't just leave him behind.
That's darling. Actually, but I'm
How are you...
actually, but I'm sure Albert can. Ah, of course.
Oh, the Ivy Wayne sisters! I hope they're all right. And not fighting again. I bet that barley mill is older than Martin himself. I can't believe it's still turning. These waterfalls are beautiful. I'll have to bring Sophia here in the summer.
Oh my.
Are you sure that's what happened?
Liam, I think it might be best if Albert and I stayed here for the time being.
I agree. There must be a way to get him off our path. I'll check it out. we can sneak around. There must be some way to hide my scent.
Sea bass, eel porridge, brown rice with garnished chits, spiced locust, nutmeg, mull stout, and yogurt.
Perfect. This flour will mask my scent.
Yeah, maybe some sweet liver, some squash sausage, some rabbit teeth, rye buns or soy salted kidneys, or maybe some mealworm, or biscuits, or spleen-flavoured kale-coated walnuts. Maybe some sunflower seeds, some red beans with otter gallbladder sauce, oysters, halibut, salmon, garden snails, dolphin nose sea lion stew. Or maybe carrot chicks with garlic drizzled duck gizzard and grilled potatoes, badger blood, parsley trout, sea bass, eel porridge, brown rice with garnished chits, spiced locust, nutmeg, mull stout, and yogurt. Oh, I don't think it's any of those things. Yeah, maybe some sweet liver, squash sausage, some rabbit teeth, rye buns or soy salted kidneys, or maybe some mealworm, or biscuits, or spleen-flavoured kale-coated walnuts. Maybe some sunflower seeds, some red beans with otter gallbladder sauce, oysters, halibut, salmon, garden snails, dolphin nose sea lion stew. Or
Freyby passed by this way.
Have you come to rescue me again? No.
Are those bees keeping you from getting their honey, Mr. Cornsill?
The bees aren't out now, Liam. It's winter. Still.
I can get the hive...
I don't... I'm fine.
Okay, then. Stay... I wonder if these rock formations have any hidden caves. This one is a bit larger than the last.
Quit.
Oh no. Sophia, are you all right?
I'm all right.
Crates, barrels, and rats. I've done all this before. Think like a scout. Think. I wonder if that's where the campfire is. The mouth of the river must be inside that cave! I wish we had time to explore.
Daisy Mace, we was thinking there may be lots of goodies in these here ruins for us to find. Yeah, but you can choose if you got something. Thus, I'm tired.
Fine. But we're not pausing because you're tired. Go find something.
Crates, barrels, and rats. I've done all this before. Think like a scout. Think.
You two find anything good?
I found a shoe.
Oh, what?
A shoe.
Why would I? But we're not pausing because you're tired.
We was thinking there may be lots of goodies in these here ruins.
This'll make for a great camp. Shall we stay here tonight?
I dare say, but...
Are you sure that's what happened?
The warm mushroom and potato soup filled their bellies and provided a sort of comfort. For there is no challenge in this world that does not seem just a little easier after a good hot meal.
Thank you, Albert, for collecting all this. It's just what we needed.
I'm glad to be able to help, young scout. I know you're anxious to see your Sophia well, and taking an aging tailor on your journey isn't exactly the most efficient choice. But I'm grateful for your help. And I hope I've helped you in return.
Thank you, Albert. Truly.
Well now, Liam, it certainly proved to be a good choice to bring Albert along, didn't it?
Yes, it certainly did. Albert in, why don't you?
I wouldn't dream of it.
I didn't mean to hesitate on taking him with us. I know we're supposed to serve Woodlanders, Sophia, but it's just... I'm frightened for you. We have to get you to the Winsome Wraith, and soon.
Oh, don't worry, you. I can hold out a little longer.
I know you can. You're a toughie. I suppose I'm also worried that I can't keep everyone safe. Albert is a great help, that is for certain, but he's not a scout.
Liam Rivermouse, I am confident that you're entirely capable of caring for us all. Nothing will go wrong. I'm certain of it. Besides, we're scouts. We can't leave anyone behind.
I know. We have a duty to help. And sometimes, we need help in return. Couldn't have gotten far without Albert today.
Aye. Perhaps Martin himself sent him our way. They say he watches over warriors, you know.
I'd like to think that's true. But perhaps he's with us even now.
And with a newfound hope unfurling in his chest, Liam allowed himself to drift into sleep.
What was that?
Liam strained his ears, listening for the sound.
The scout's call! But 3. 3 means danger.
Before Liam was a scout, a whistle for danger meant it was time to flee. But now, with his initiation upon him, he felt a responsibility. If a fellow scout was in danger, he had to help. He didn't want to leave Sophia, but neither did he want to wake her. She desperately needed to rest. Perhaps he thought he could investigate and then return to make a plan.
If I can find a high vantage point, I can use my wayglass to see who's in danger.
Liam's heart dropped like a lead weight. It was Freyby. Liam knew he should get back to camp and make a plan with the others. But if he left Freyby alone, who knows what would happen to him?
What are you doing? Let me go!
Oh, brigands, thug scatterings, not a hint.
Lily Grove, they're attacking.
Check your swollen tongue, Mouse. Oh,
Liam's heart raced. He knew full well he walked a narrow trail along the edge of dark forest. One wrong move, and he'd be supper. He'd have to be clever. He'd have to be quick. The trick would be speaking to manners of honor. And
it's a raiding party. They're plundering my home.
Indeed, I witnessed as much. But you're these... Surely it falls on me to root these curs. Oh, and I relish the challenge. And yet the proper tactics escape me. The canopy masks their movements from on high, making my strikes inaccurate. I confess, I am vexed.
I can help you. Allow me, if I may, sir, to offer my assistance. Feeble though it may be.
You patronize me, Locke. And yet I am intrigued. A beast after my own heart, perhaps, though not my presence, of course. Your recklessness amuses me, mildly. Enough to hear you out, at any rate. Prithee, elaborate.
Captain, sir, your strength is mighty indeed. You said your...
'Tis a courageous plan. I shall indulge this ludicrous fantasy of yours pro temporum. Succeed, and you may...
I see them. 118 south, east at -3.
What are we doing out in this?
For the love of Nictai! Your gambit bears fruit, my Picayune picnic. You have earned your next breath, but not my certitude. Why have you...
I seek assistance, sir. My betrothed lies poisoned and dying beneath the might...
The shaman? To cede your beloved's fate upon the Empire's alchemy of those shifty stoats? Notwithstanding your purpose, you irrational insect, I ask in earnest, do you know who I am?
My need is great. And while you, Owl, whoever you may be larger than me in body, you are no greater in spirit.
Quite so. Quite so. I see gallantry within this bantam beast before me. Fascinating. Perhaps I'll further query.
You can see my uniform clear as day. I'm a scout, and that's the only bloodline that matters.
Ooh, they say the blood of battle is thicker than the water of the womb. Ooh, a true scout in name. Ooh, attend me, you flappy frump. I am content to extend our...
Oh no. They've captured Ichabod. 260 degrees west by -16.
Huh? Oh, what's a big thing of flying up?
On Glacier's honor.
We did it!
Ooh, pardon me?
I mean, you. You did it.
Quite right. Quite right. You do well to eulogize your deliverer, young one. And I am not over.
And well, you deserve a snack. I thought I saw a plump old rat back down below the trees. I could help you find him yet again.
Seduction is your strategy. I'll concede comestible.
Because the job remains undone, of course. You've only scattered the vermin when they ought to be fully routed.
Disappoint. Still, I am at best irresolute. To feed or not to feed, that is...
Eat me if you must. But first, let's make sure these vermin never face your forest again. Let's put the fear of Martin in them, once and for all.
Ooh, your courage once again impresses me. Ooh, all in all, your mettle outweighs your wit. And
There, between the ruined walls, at 102 east, 26 degrees below the horizon.
An owl! An owl! Everyone run! Run!
Liam felt almost dizzy with power. Had he finally just teamed up with an owl?
our transient transaction is complete, it seems. For now.
Snow's fearsome voice drew Liam back to reality as he dropped Freyby at his feet.
You and your appetizing ally would be best advised to flee. With all fortitude from my forest. I can promise no immunity to those who trespass or tarry for too long.
Liam, what do you think you're doing here?
I just saved your life.
Your fire! They saw the smoke!
What?
They sent 2 rats to investigate. Sophia's in danger!
No! Faster, Freyby! Come on! Sophia and Albert don't stand a chance against those vermin!
I tried to warn you!
Oh, how could I have been so stupid? A fire burning bright during a mission? If something's happened, if they're...
Oh, quit chatting and move!
So, Albert...
Why did you leave them, Liam? I warned you! Don't you listen to your scout's call?
I thought you needed help! I heard your whistle! 3 means danger! And that used to mean run, I know! But I'm a scout now. Scouts go toward danger, not away.
You blinking green initiate. You haven't got to prove yourself. If I'd wanted you to follow me, I would have whistled twice. Twice to come. You know this.
But... Oh, I'm such a fool.
Wait. Liam. Look. There are tracks here. Tracks leading...
North.
North. Aye. They must have been captured. But at least we know they're alive.
But that means I have to find them. Rats or no.
Let's go then. You two obviously need my help.
They moved through the forest as quickly and quietly as they could. Now that he had his wits about him again, Liam knew their only chance was the element of surprise.
Come on, Fraby. Stay low.
I am low.
It was only a few hours before they finally saw it. The mole mine, Camp Silver Sands, normally abandoned for the winter months, was now occupied by the sea rats.
This must be where they took Sophia and Albert.
Looks like other woodlanders have been captured too. We've got to get in there.
If we make some kind of distraction, perhaps we can get inside.
Aye, that was my idea. I'm on the distraction. I am a master of distractions, you know.
No! We shouldn't split up.
We'll be just fine. Leave it to me. You get in there and find Sophia and Albert, then meet me at that warehouse on the other side of the camp. Okay?
Oh, Fraby. Now is not the time to make a ruckus.
Spit it out.
Well, I think she definitely notices you.
Really? You know, that mousy right there has a sparkling pendant round her neck. I was thinking, what if I give it to Daisy? You think she'd like that? I know I'd like anything that sparkles.
Well, I think she'd right have your head like Clooney's ferret on a spear if you ever tried to give it to her without
In here.
first impress now,
Over
you know,
here.
with your...
In the
your
cage.
muscles.
The rat's over there. We've got the key to our cage.
Impressive. But look at me, Toothy. I can't even grow a scruffle. What's that? Looky here.
Liam, you've saved us. I can't thank you enough. I was a...
Oi, Foxglove. I would have got...
I never thought...
Remember how...
When I...
Rasrik...
Did you need...
I never thought...
Remember how...
When I...
Rasrik...
Did you need something else, Liam?
Albert told me you all left Lilygrove together.
It was that.
Of course, Albert would...
No, never.
Foxglove has the ears of a hare, Liam.
I'm content right where I am, dear.
I'm so glad.
This...
I know.
I was only worried for you.
Of course, dear.
I'm so glad you two were kept together.
This ordeal...
I know what you mean.
I was only worried for you, Fox.
Of course, dear.
Albert told...
It was that...
Of course.
No, no.
Foxglove has the ears of...
I'm content. Thank you for rescuing us. Truly.
Next.
I believe...
I'll be sure to...
Why's we gotta do all this work? And Mouse is a dummy for thinking he can mess up our plans anyway. Yes, we deserve a break. This old place stinks like mold. Hey, smells delicious. You think the captain mind if I take a bite out of some of this?
Oi! Goodness me! Don't hurt me!
Mole? I'm so sorry. It's all right.
No, I won't.
Rats. Hey!
No.
It's nice to meet you, Glimber.
Then you be gone.
Listen.
Oh.
I've got to convince Glimber to trust me.
Liam could see the tweet. No.
You can trust me, Glimber.
I do want to be helping other woodfolk, or...
Yes! Glimber wants to help others. Maybe I can use that to convince him to team up.
Why don't...
I'm a Lilygrove's...
Lilygrove?
I think Glimmer might be...
Does Mr. Liam be having a plan?
We need to save as many of the Woodlander refugees as we can, as well as my fiancée. To do that, we've got to create enough to...
Mr. Liam think I can help his plan?
I'm getting so... I could never...
What?
Every Woodlander in this camp is scared too, Glimber.
You're right, Mr. Liam.
And you can't... Hurry, to the rubble.
I be good at...
I smell ya. Got to get better at catching the mice before they run off Thornfist.
Or more rats.
Don't worry.
Oh, right.
Good plan, Glimber.
Pantry with him, serving as his second in command. What absolute and utter hogwash.
Hey, that rat's been off his rocker ever since we left Lilygrove.
And he thinks Daisy Mice the best rat he's got. I got twice a witch she does. Stupid Bloodwell. His eyes are on her even more than cheeses. What is wrong with mild taste?
Any rat with a taste for Woodlander flesh has got something wrong with his head.
I can't believe Cheesefeed's got Daisy Mice up at the pantry with him, serving as his second in command. What absolute and utter hogwash.
Hey, that rat's been off his rocker ever since we left Lilygrove.
And he thinks Daisy Mice the best rat he's got. I've got twice a witch she does. Stupid Bloodwell. His eyes are on her even more than cheeses. What is wrong with mild taste?
Any rat with a taste for Woodlander flesh has got something wrong with his head. That's what I say.
Should those wretched Lily Grove mice long ago when I was this lord. If you bought my side, Grey Bones, we'd have been together at Clinton's by now.
I will. Soon, we will be.
Aye, we will.
Bloody senses aren't what they used to be.
There you two are.
Aye.
I smell fresh.
Oh, brr. I don't like being up quite so high, Mr. Lee.
It's all right, Glimber. Look, it's just a
I suppose I could be brave.
I... I smell fresh air.
Oh,
it's all...
I... Oh, I don't be liking that.
Let's keep... Where does this cart end up?
I mean, you...
Great. Oh.
What was that?
When does this blasted thing end?
You failed to mention that the rails were...
What? I didn't know.
Limbo, do you mind if I ask you some things as we move about?
Oh, not at all.
Limbo, why were you hiding back there? I mean...
Can't Sylvie?
A mine?
Oh.
And form...
I had Redwal.
What's your job here at the mine?
That'd be depending on the season, Mr. Liam. We should probably...
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I can do it. No, not.
Badger Waffles! Can you try, Glimber? Sophia needs us.
I can dig through here, actually. So be quite diggable, but I don't think it'll be sturdy enough for you to be following.
Well, I'm sure I can make my way. Do they do the actual mining here? It seems so abandoned. What a dam! Moles are such amazing builders.
I just made that up. Oh,
Well... Albert, thank goodness you're all right.
We woke to the sound of rats surrounding the camp.
Are these the same rats you saw earlier in Old Moss Creek?
Yes.
How is she scared? Oh,
It was...
Foxglove, I'll get some...
Don't sass me, you rotten little mouse. I know what you think. You think you're such a clever little critter, just like the rest of you Woodlander fools. But it was all too easy to burn your precious homes to the ground. You're really just a shallow, pathetic species that deserves to lie in a pit in the mud. And that's where you'll be once Clooney's done with you. I promise it. Now, I'll let you go. But first, you've got to tell me what your mousy captain did with the key.
Already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Have any of you mangy bird lugs found that well with you stirring up our supplies, eh? If we don't gather enough supplies, Clooney's gonna have all our hides, you lot. Is that what you want? Now, Mouse, you were gonna tell me what your little mousy captain did with the key, weren't you? It was right on the tip of your tongue.
Never got anything on the tip of my tongue.
Don't lie to me, Mouse. I know the scouts are moving the key.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Liar! What's that? What did you say? Listen, Mouse. If you haven't noticed, your track...
Quit stalling. I want to know what happens.
Anyway,
Don't know anything about any key.
You already told me that. Tell me something else. I'll let you go. But first, you've got to tell me what your mousy captain did with the key.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Have any of you mangy bird luggers found that well? Stirring up our supplies, eh? He's gonna have all our hides, you lot. Is that what you want? Now, Mouse, you were gonna tell me what your little mousy captain did with the key, weren't you? It was right on the tip of your tongue.
Never got anything on the tip of my tongue.
Don't lie to me, Mouse. I know the scouts are moving the key.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Liar! What's that? What did you say? Listen, Mouse. If you haven't noticed, you're trapped in this cage, and ain't nobody coming to save you. I'll always keep my word, so it doesn't look like you're getting far on your own. Haven't you noticed how bad you treat me? Like scamps now.
Don't know anything about any key.
You already told me that. Tell me something else. Don't sass me, you rotten little mouse. I know what you think. You think you're such a clever little critter, just like the rest of you Woodlander fools. But it was all too easy to burn your precious homes to the ground. You're really just a shallow, pathetic species that deserves to lie in a pit in the mud. And that's where you'll be once Clooney's done with you. I promise it.
Just kidding.
Quit stalling! I want to know what happens.
If we don't gather enough supplies, Clooney's gonna have all our hides, you lot. Is that what you want? Now, Mouse, you were gonna tell me when your little mouse captain did the key, weren't you? It was right on the tip of your tongue. I know the scouts are moving the key.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Liar! What's that? What did you say? Listen, Mouse. If you haven't noticed, you're trapped in this cage, and ain't nobody coming to save you.
It doesn't matter what I tell you. You won't let me go.
I always keep my word. Though it doesn't look like you'd get far on your own. Haven't you noticed how bad you've been? Like scum You already told me that. Tell me something else. Don't sass me, you rotten little mouse. I know what you think. You think you're such a clever little critter. Just like the rest of you Woodlander fools. But it was all too easy to burn your precious homes to the ground. You're really just a shallow, pathetic species that deserves to lie in a pit in the mud. And that's where you'll be once Clooney's done with you. I promise it. Now, I'll let you go. But first, you've got to tell me what your mousy captain did with the key.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
And so our hero failed. Failed? Wait, no. Let's try that bit again.
Have any of you mangy bird lugs found that well cooking stirring up our supplies, Gather enough supplies. Clooney's gonna have all our hides, you lot. Is that what you want? Now, Mouse, you were gonna tell me what your little mousy captain did with the key, weren't you? It was right on the tip of your tongue. Don't lie to me, Mouse. I know the scouts are moving the key.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Liar! What's that? What did you say? Listen, Mouse. If you haven't noticed, you're trapped in this cage, and ain't nobody coming to save you.
You wouldn't let me go if I gave you the key on a platter.
I'll always keep my word. Though it doesn't look like you get far on your own. Haven't you noticed how bad you've been? Like scum snapped.
Don't know anything about any key.
You already told me that. Tell me something else.
Stinks like an Adam dog.
Don't sass me, you rotten little mouse. I know what you think. You think you're such a clever little critter, just like the rest of you Woodlander fools. But it was all too easy to burn your precious homes to the ground. You're really just a shallow, pathetic species that deserves to lie in a pit in the mud. And that's where you'll be once Clooney's done with you. I promise it. Now, I'll let you go. But first, you've got to tell me what your mousy captain did with the key.
I already told you.
Have any of you mangy bird lugs found that whelp who keeps stirring up our supplies there? If we don't gather enough supplies, Clooney's gonna have all our hides, you lot. Is that what you want? Now, Mouse, you were gonna tell me what your little mousy captain did with the key, weren't you? It was right on the tip of your tongue.
Haven't got anything on the tip of my tongue.
Don't lie to me, Mouse. I know.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Liar! What's that? What did you say? Listen, Mouse. If you haven't noticed, you're trapped in this cage, and ain't nobody coming to save you.
It doesn't matter what I tell you. You wouldn't let me go if I gave you the key on a platter.
always keep my word. Though it doesn't look like you'd get far on your own. Haven't you noticed how bad you read? Like skunk snout.
Don't know anything about any key.
You already told me that. Tell me something else.
This must be how they pump the stale air out from the mines.
You know that.
Don't sass me, you rotten
This
little
must be how they pump
I
the
know
stale
what
air out from the
You
mines.
think you're such a clever little critter. Just like the rest of you Woodlander fools. But it
Another
was all
one of
too
those
easy
spice
to burn
crates.
your precious homes
That could be
to
useful.
the ground. You're really just a shallow,
Another
pathetic
one of those
species
spice
that
crates.
deserves to lie in a pit
That could be
in the mud.
useful.
And that's where you'll be once Clooney's done with you. I promise it. Now, I'll let you go. But first, you've got to tell me what your mousy captain did with the key.
I already told you. I don't know anything about any key.
Have any of you mangy-furred lugs found that whelp who keeps stirring up our supplies, eh? If we don't gather enough supplies, Clooney's gonna have all our hides, you lot. Is that what you want? Now, Mouse, you were gonna tell me what your little mousy captain did with the key, weren't ya? It was right on the tip of your tongue.
I haven't got anything on the tip of my tongue.
Don't lie to me, Mouse! I know the scouts are moving the key.
I already...
And... Oh, that wasn't correct.